Welcome back, everyone, to episode 5 of season three's College Chess Podcast, presented to you by SIG. My name is Joe, and I'm joined once again by my lovely co host, Max. And
Yes, sir.
our special guest today is the one and only chess club president from San Jose State. Welcome, Kian Kashefi. Kian, you are also a streamer yourself. I know you've been getting into it. You just recently streamed from the chess club meeting. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that today, but welcome and please feel free to introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah, so like Joe said, my name's Kian Kashefi, president of the SJSU Chess Club, ambassador, and recently been doing a lot more streaming. Stream tag is buff with three F's bunny. And yeah, I just have to get the shameless
No
promotion
doubt,
there.
no doubt.
And yeah, we'll have another meeting today, actually. I'll probably stream that as well. So keep an eye on that.
No doubt.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I know you've been posting as well in the Discord when you're live, and sometimes if you don't, I'll try to do it for you. So it's good to see you're out there and streaming not only for yourself but also for your club. So I think that's really cool, and hopefully more ambassadors and more chess club members will do that. So what got you interested in streaming in the first place?
Um, I think it kind of stems from as a kid. I would watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I kind of had the dream of being a YouTuber and stuff. And then as you grow older and mature, you realize it's not all fun and games. But I once I discovered Twitch, I would follow some streams, and then watching Gotham Chess and others, I kind of fell in love with the way you interact with the community, and that's really what I enjoy the most at the moment with streaming. Just being able to talk to people I know, friends, and people who I don't know I'm meeting for the first time on stream. It's really fun, and I enjoy it a lot while playing chess, which is also very fun as well.
Can you keep your focus doing both? Because I have a hard time.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder if I'm playing Bullet, or like if I'm on a call with other people, we're playing Bug House. That's really when it gets tough. I've got to check the chat after the games.
Yeah, I mean that's chaos.
Mm.
I've played some Bug House with Joe before in person, and I know it gets crazy.
Yeah,
So did you play in the Bug House Championship over the summer?
I did, yeah, but at that time I had never played Bug House before, so we kind of got smacked. But next time, hopefully, we get a better run at things.
This is your first time? Yeah, well, I see in the chat you actually played against another streamer in the Bullet tournament as well, Sir Chessalot, who is Lance Fernandez from Vanguard University. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was the final actually for our division. Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember that. He also, I think, smoked me. It was like, I think I only got 2 points or
I
something like
mean,
that.
it sounds like you made it to the final. That's not bad.
That's true. And that run to the final was a crazy one. I had to come back from a lot of deficits.
So,
Um,
over
yeah.
the summer you were busy. You learned Bug House for the first time. How's your bullet skills?
Well, especially ever since then, has gotten a lot better. Actually, some guy, one time I was streaming, just like a freestyle stream, some guy came on, he challenged me to hyper bullet. At the time I was probably 13, 1400. He was 1700, but we kept playing and playing, and it just, for some reason, it just sped me up. It got me competitive with him, and since then my rating got up to 1700 at some point, but then fell back down. I think it's just below 1600 right now, but I'm trying to get back soon.
Well, Max was playing a little bit of Bullet before this.
Yeah, dude,
uh,
I reached a peak rating of like 15, like 30 last week,
mhm.
and now we're at like 14, 12. Oh God.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, I
So
can relate.
it's just been pain for some reason, but I'm hoping that the pain will subside soon and we're getting back to 1500.
Gosh, yeah, yeah, I hope the same as well.
Maybe you could have a rematch with Lance, or maybe even a match with Max. You guys aren't that far apart, I feel.
It sounds
Yeah,
like
true.
Keen might farm me a little bit, but we'll see.
Max
I don't
got that
know.
speed.
Yeah, he's
I'm
yeah.
fast but dumb.
That's me too. Don't worry.
So yeah, it's fair, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh,
So besides the summer season, you guys are competing in the spring season currently. So how many teams do you guys have? How many players, and how are you doing so far?
So we've got two teams. We've got our SJSU Blue, which is our A team. We're in Division 9. And our second team is SJSU Gold, which is in D15. Our blue team right now is 0-2. We lost a couple close matchups, but our gold team right now is 2-0. They've been doing really well. So last semester was the same. I mean, both of our teams ended second in our divisions, but the gold team was undefeated until the last game. They're a really special group, and it's really fun streaming their matchups.
Dude, that's crazy. Undefeated until you guys sent two teams to the finals and you lost both finals matches.
Yeah, it was tough. The semifinals actually were crazy. Both teams were down in the third round. I forget what the exact score is, but we needed to win 4-0 in both get matchups to force overtime, and both teams did that.
wow.
Clutch, dude.
Yeah.
You're
Uh,
telling me nothing matches the excitement of the CCL is all I'm hearing.
honestly, yeah, it's such a fun experience, both playing in it and streaming and watching. Yeah, it's awesome. I really
Uh,
enjoy it.
that is a crazy storyline, honestly.
It is, yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't capitalize in the final either occasion, but the
This
important thing is it
season.
was a lot of fun. This
Yeah,
season,
so far at least, yeah.
New
yeah,
se
hopefully.
I mean, sounds like Gold is on pace to go back.
Yeah, yeah. Gold is they've become even stronger. We've actually gained we added a few different members to each team. I think the top two boards on A did not play last semester, and on B, I think one of them moved down, and we added another new player as well.
Nice. So your team averages are going up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And yeah, competition's always different every year, every season even. But I love that you guys are streaming it, and like you mentioned, last season was really close. But also last year, you guys competed in what we ran in the ambassador program called Chess Madness. How
Yeah.
how did that go?
That was also a really great experience because that was right when we had joined the ambassador program, I believe. And then you guys kind of added us in last minute, and then we ended up making it to the final two. And the journey to get there was unbelievable. I mean, we had the whole school into it. We have this app kind of called the Sammy app because our mascot is Sammy the Spartan. And every time I would post on there about like, make sure you vote, San Jose State, we're trying to win this whole tournament, the votes would just skyrocket. And it was amazing. It was really fun.
I remember you guys were cooking. You guys had thousands of votes, like
Yeah.
thousands of votes. So dang. Well, first of all, I went to Michigan State, and we also have a Spartan as our mascot, but
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know if it has a name. Um, but that's cool. You guys have like a social media sort of that's connected to the school.
Yeah, it's kind of a social media, half like informational. We have
Yeah.
our club information on there, school info. Any school events go there, and there's also like a student feed where we just post anything, I guess.
Damn,
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Spartan Pride
Yes,
for you
yes,
guys.
proud to be a Spartan.
Yeah.
It's very much messing with my head. You're telling me that in February you don't have to walk through snow to get to class?
No, right now we're kind of going crazy from rain, so imagine how snow would be. Oof.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that California is getting a lot of rain and you guys don't know how to handle
Oh no, we do not.
Yeah, it's been like flooding out here, but luckily yesterday we had some sunshine. Today, some more sun for me, which is nice.
Mhm.
But yeah, San Jose seems like you guys are clutching it to the finals in a lot of tournaments and winning. But unfortunately not getting the championship yet, but again, this season's new, and I want to ask you, that's not the only thing that you guys have won. You have this really cool hat. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
This one, I actually don't remember what we got this for, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think it was part of the Spartan, I mean, not Spartan, sorry, Chess Madness package we got for getting second place. Or I think it might just be from the ambassadorship. I don't know if you know the answer better
Well,
than me.
well, that hat is special because the logo isn't like Max's logo.
Yeah.
Max got that green. Yours is not green, and I think the reason for that is because that hat might be for streaming, actually. It's to avoid the green screen
Oh,
effect.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, yeah. So you got this rare. This is like they only make this kind of stuff typically for like Danny.
Hmm.
We had a signed Danny Rynch hat that we shipped, I think, to Illinois, who won
Hmm.
it in a raffle. So, and we're planning on shipping more merch out, not only for the ambassadors, but also for CCL captains, which that's kind of a secret little hint there, announcement.
Ooh,
Hasn't
announcement.
hasn't been released yet. Yeah, I mean, we love to drop little bits of nuggets of information on the podcast from time and time again. So, but yeah, Keon, I mean, seems like you guys are really taking advantage of all the benefits and perks of being in the program, which is really cool.
Yeah,
It,
I still have to give out the merch we got at the end of last semester. I plan to do that next week. That's going to
y-
be fun as well.
you guys have a pretty active chess club, it sounds like. Was it like that when you first got there, or like have you helped grow it? Like what's or is just the San Jose just have a like rich chess club history?
I'm not too sure about the history. My first year at San Jose State was the COVID year, so we were completely online. I mean, I don't know if it was going on at the time or not, but I didn't hear anything about a chess club. But then my second year, I found out about it. I joined up. Unfortunately, the meetings were already set for a time that I had class, so I missed out on that. But then the next semester, I made sure to come out to some events, and then the semester after that, I became treasurer, and then semester after that, president. And here we are. This is, I think, gonna be my last semester here.
Wow.
Dang, the end of an era.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rise to leadership. I mean, that's awesome. And what got you into chess in the first place, though?
In the first place, I kind of got inspired by my dad. I think when I was like 5 or 6, he loved chess. He's a very I'd like to think he's very smart, and he likes these kinds of what do you call it, tactical games. And he wanted me to play, so he would play against me, and then he'd kind of kill me every time. He doesn't know how to hold back. But I mean, I was always into sports as a kid. Um, I was really energetic. I'd always want to go out and run around and stuff. So I could, there wasn't too much of an interest. I would always have fun playing with my dad, but I never go on chess.com and like create an account and play that much until kind of when COVID happened. You're kind of locked in the house looking for things to do, and then I think I made a account on the other website, and then
You
uh,
said website that cannot be named.
yeah.
We can talk about the ICC here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
We can talk
okay.
about Yahoo Chess, bro. It's all good.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and then I got word of the ambassador program, and then made a chess.com account, and then yeah, since then I've been playing probably every day. Yeah,
That's
Thanks.
awesome.
yeah.
Not missing a beat.
Dude, your journey sounds a lot like mine, honestly. Like, I also played when I was a kid a little bit, but playing soccer or doing other stuff. I gotta ask for you got a last name that suggests. You said your dad plays chess. I know a strong chess country. Your last name seems to be like Middle Eastern, maybe like Iranian or something like that.
Yeah, Iranian, you're right.
Damn, I was guessing there's some really strong Iranian chess players,
Hmm.
and yeah, I mean like my family's from Bulgaria, so there's some Bulgarian chess players. I think my dad like he was like, you got to learn this. This is an important mental game. And at the time, I was like, dude, Dad, have you seen FIFA, dude? This game is so fun.
Yeah, I was also a big video game guy as well. So those were my first choices before chess until recently.
Well, you
Yeah,
mentioned
damn.
sports. Obviously, we've got Super Bowl weekend coming up. Who's your team?
Oh yeah, so I am a Bay Area kid. So I've been a 49ers fan since I think 2011. That's when I first started watching football, and since then it's been a roller coaster. Went to the Super Bowl twice, went to a bunch of championship games, but could never get the win. So I'm really hoping this weekend, I think, is the best team we've had since I've been a fan. And I think I am pretty confident we're going to get the win. I think final score is going to be 31-23. But yeah,
Dang,
I
should I
think,
put 5 on it right now?
yeah.
Well, Max, I mean, I think your team and the Lions got knocked out, right?
Yeah, the Lions
Ooh,
lost to the 49ers. We
uh,
were up big and kind of a couple face mask bounces later we lost. But hearing Kian talk about, this is the best team we've had. I've seen all these championship games, the Lions won 2 playoff games for the first time in my entire life.
yeah.
And so I'm pretty happy anyway with our performance.
Well,
Yeah, they had a special season.
maybe the Niners are taking a page out of the San Jose book. They're down. They clutched out the fourth quarter, with the sweep, and now they're gonna lose in the finals.
Oh, let's not hope that. Let's I don't think so.
But okay, so yeah, I want to bring this up because obviously you're from the Bay Area, but Max from the community side actually has maybe we'll drop another college chess podcast exclusive announcement here. Although I did already mention it in the Discord, but Max, tell the world what's up.
Yeah, we're gonna have an arena in the Blitz Champs Community Club on chess.com, hyping up the Super Bowl. It's gonna be live streamed by yours truly and my awesome co-host Joe Lee, obviously. So we're gonna be talking sports, football, and watching some games. And I think we're gonna have a priority for games from people that watch the College Chess Podcast. Or maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
Well, yeah, I just put the link in the chat, so anyone that's interested in that, definitely check that out. Join the Blitz Champs Community Club page, and you might win a Larry Fitzgerald Jr. signed football.
Not junior, senior.
Well, that's
No,
not
he's
what.
junior. No, he is the junior. You might have a junior now.
I don't know, but yeah, it's crazy. I think the winner of the tournament on Sunday gets the signed football. Plus, we have another signed football to give out at random. So anyone can join and win, which is crazy if you're a football fan. So definitely recommend people do that. And like Max said, Max and I are going to be hosting that on the community channel.
Yeah, chesscom community on Twitch or YouTube.
All right.
And yeah, and I was gonna say, Larry Fitzgerald actually got inducted into the Hall of Fame last month. So it's a Hall of Famer signed football now.
I
Price is
mean,
only going up.
yeah, that's going to be a collectible. Brody's saying we could randomly give it to him. Well,
I
we
like
just
that
might.
idea.
Brody, we might if you all you have to do is join the tournament on
Yep.
Sunday. It's before the actual game.
Yeah, it's at
So,
1 o'clock Eastern for those of you that live in the correct time zone.
so for everyone else, that's what 10 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
For those of us in California, which is most of us, or Seattle. It's just
Well, yeah.
Brody's in Central. But shout out to Joshua, first time chatter on the CCL chat, asking who's got you smiling like that, Kian?
Oh, was it when I was talking about my 49ers?
Yeah,
Might be that.
100%.
Tell us a little bit about Joshua. Maybe we could get Joshua on the podcast at one of these days. But Joshua, I know he's one of your NorCal state school chess club leaders.
Yeah, so Joshua, I think, started out at Santa Clara University, then is a grad student at SF State, San Francisco State. And but he lives closest to us in San Jose. So he's been dropping by at a lot of meetings. He's been one of the more active members of our club, and yeah, it's really fun to have him around, and also other friends from SF State he's brought over as well. Just yeah, it's really fun when different schools connect like that, and we're able to build a greater community together.
Yeah, I mean, that's really cool. He's kind of like an honorary member, I guess, now of the San Jose Chess Club, huh?
Yeah, yeah, we make a joke that when I'm graduated, he's gonna replace me as the president.
Well, I guess he could maybe keep getting grad school degrees if he wanted to. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, you mentioned like collaborating with other schools. Obviously, the CCL and the ambassador program aim at connecting more schools, and you guys are up in NorCal have a lot of schools in that area. You mentioned Santa Clara is one of them, who it's been harder for me to kind of reach out to them, but you guys are also probably pretty close to Stanford, who we might have a guest from next week. I'm not gonna say who, but just an exciting maybe sneak peek preview of the next podcast episode. But trying to get them to join the CCL as well. Also, I know Berkeley's up there. There's a ton of schools actually in San Francisco area and in the Bay Area. So I wanted to ask you, how could we encourage more collaborations, maybe in NorCal or in California or just in the ambassador program in CCL, just in general?
Yeah, so I think last uh fall, I believe it was, or maybe spring, we did these kind of locational arenas, I think. I don't remember exactly, but I think at the start it kind of went well. We were playing there was a lot of interaction when it was like I think just four school arena. Um, but a lot of the times some of the schools that were supposed to be participating didn't show up. So I don't know. I guess if those schools are able to get participation in their own clubs, maybe then they grow and more are more interested in participating in arenas with other clubs. And then I know we also do our best to try and plan things in we've got the Discord server. We try to schedule where we participate in tournaments and stuff. I know the amateur, what's it called? Amateur Team West is coming up. We're gonna try to send a team to that. I know teams from SoCal are even sending teams, so that's gonna be fun as well. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be there yet. I hope so. But if not, I want to be able to send a team at least and grab some pictures, exchange some numbers, and keep in touch and maybe plan some things in the future.
Yeah, I've played in the U.S. Amateur Team West twice. Once down in SoCal, once up in NorCal, up in I think Santa Clara. Um, that's actually where I met Alexandra Botes for the first time because she at the time was living in Palo Alto. So yeah, chess just brings people together. I definitely recommend anyone to join Amateur Team West if they can, especially Yukion, because it's I guess I'm assuming it's NorCal.
It is, yeah. Only thing is we don't get off for President's Day for some reason.
That's
Uh,
got to
so
be a
I,
crime.
I think it's a crime in my
Skip class.
opinion.
What was that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll do my best. My dad also wants to plan a skiing trip, so I don't know. I'll do my best. I'll try to get out of that. Try to
To get out of skiing?
Nah, the
I
ski trip
mean,
sounds like a lot of fun though, to be fair.
that is true, yeah. But I could go skiing at any other time, you
Oh
know?
my God. I can't believe that.
Dude, I would love to go skiing too. I mean, I've been going last year and the year before. But Yeah, I went to Tahoe last year, but anyways, back to chess and streaming. See, we got Joshua saying, Keon and Joe, you inspired me to start learning how to stream, and that I think is really cool. And Sir Chess-a-Lot streams, Brody streams. We're trying to get Seattle to start streaming. His buddy Miles streams, who's also in the chat. So, I like my dream is every college chess club would have its own Twitch channel. And I think it's actually funny. You're streaming on the Buff Bunny, your personal account, and you're streaming some like San Jose matches there. Whereas we got Seattle University Chess with obviously a school account that doesn't stream and doesn't have his own personal account. So, you know, you get some mixed streamers in here, but I feel like there's definitely a lot of room for growth in this area, and I'm not sure. Obviously, like you and me are talking about it, we're doing it. Josh was planning on it. We've got Sir Chess a lot that's been streaming regularly, but how do we encourage more college chess club leaders or ambassadors or CCL captains to stream their matches and stream other chess content?
Yeah, I mean, I guess what got me into committing to finally stream was realizing it's not like incredibly difficult to get started. I guess putting the resources out there, letting people know how to set up their stream, get their stream setup situated, with all these like Streamlabs assistants and bots. It is kind of overwhelming when you first start, I will admit. But once you get that first stream in, you don't need to be perfect at all. My main thing is I still make a ton of mistakes all the time. Um, and it's really not the end of the world. I mean, I just think people think they need to be perfect on day one when they start streaming, when it's really not the case. You don't even need the equipment. I mean, I've got this headphone I got from my brother. I still use it. Right now I'm on a laptop. Usually I use a PC. Um, but yeah, it's really, you're not streaming to thousands of people. You're just streaming to a couple when you first start, and then as you grow, you learn different things, you change what you need to change, and it's just baby steps along the way. And I'm still at the start of my streaming journey, and hopefully there's still a long way to go for that, and I'll learn a lot more as I go as well.
It's awesome. Yeah, and you're inspiring the people in the chat, the fans out
The
there.
fans, that's what I'm saying. The
And
fans.
I want to ask you, what's your goals and aspirations for streaming?
Um, I mean, I don't really have any like statistical goals, I guess you could say. Um, Maybe short term, get to 100 followers, get to 10 subs. But really, it's just I do this for fun when I'm playing chess. Um, if I'm playing chess for like, I know I'm going to be playing chess for 2 to 3 hours, I'll just pop the stream on, play some chess while I do it. It doesn't really affect my play too much, unless it's CCL. I feel like I get a little distracted, but there is no chat. There's just, I think it's emo only mode. So that's not that there's no chat distracting you or anything, but overall it's just maybe expand more into less chess, and more I want to just talk about sports a lot sometimes. Sometimes I get my friend to come on stream, we talk about sports and make some tier lists and stuff, so more abstract things into the stream would be fun. But right now chess has been the main focus. That's what I do every Saturday, CCL, or any reschedules. And then other than that, I do want to try and stream at least one more time a week. But right now, I'm also doing the club meeting streams, so that's fun as well. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's more of a take it one week, one day at a time, and see what happens.
Yeah, like you said, I think the best thing you said too is like you were like, I'm having fun. Like I'm not trying to be like, I don't need to be like have a billion followers instantly. Like as long as you're like having a good time. And I mean, you said that you like talking about sports, and I really need to know your opinion on this. Is Brock Purdy a fraudulent quarterback with elite weapons around him, or is he actually good?
Okay, so I'll preface this and say I am a 49ers fan, so I am
Okay.
biased. But I will say there's a very long answer to this question, but there's also a short answer that I'll give. If you watch the games, the plays that he's making last week against the Lions, there was one play he was like sacked, but with his head, he like dipped under the tackle, escaped, and threw a perfect pass down the sideline to the fullback Kyle Juszczyk. That same play was made by Lamar Jackson in the morning. It was all over social media. How did Lamar Jackson get out of this? But
Yeah.
when Brock Purdy did it, everybody after the game was still saying, "Oh, he's a game manager. He's carried by his weapons." And even the statistics show like he averages more air yards per game than most other quarterbacks. I don't know. There's a lot of in-depth stuff that I could get into, but for the sake of this, I'll be more surface level.
All right. Well, no, it's good to hear, as an American, you have presented facts, and now I refuse to change my mind. So, uh, well, no, I will see. It's going to be a really hype. It's going to be hype to see how it goes down in the Super Bowl. The Kansas City defense is not a pushover, so we'll see what goes down. But it'll be interesting to see if the last pick in the draft can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's a crazy story for sure. And it's awesome being a fan of that story.
Yeah, that's hype.
Dude, I might need Keon to replace me for this Super Bowl tournament commentator spot because I really don't know. I'm glad I have Max. Max is gonna carry the football knowledge, and I'm gonna talk about chess. So that'll be exciting.
Is this a dig on my chest?
Absolutely not. We're just talking about our strengths here. No, I don't know nearly enough about the Super Bowl or the players. I know the teams, but that's about it.
We'll go into it on the stream, on the community stream on Sunday. I think there's going to be a lot of people in chat. They're going to be excited to tell you all their knowledge about football.
Yeah, I need people to teach me real quick crash course on Super Bowl.
Lance, I'm a receiver, dude. I mean I can throw a little bit, but I'm really a receiver.
That was me too. I played receiver in high school.
Yeah, I played soccer, but the outside linebacker, Brody. Yeah, right, bro. I'm
Mm.
5'6", dog. I'm getting destroyed by some giant running back. I
Brody,
got hands and
I
I'm kind of
think
quick.
Brody, I think played in high school, maybe even recruited for college. Who knows? But San Jose, you guys got a football team, right?
We do, yes. I think my the COVID year, they went undefeated. They won the conference and everything. So that was a great year. And then since then, hasn't been as good this past year. They were pretty good. Um, Not as good as the COVID year, but still pretty good. I think we got robbed of being able to play in the conference championship game, but
That
yeah, that's
that's
another story.
that's like a vote.
No, it was a tiebreaker,
Oh,
but the tiebreaker they asked the computers to do it, and it was kind of ridiculous. The team that we had beat the prior week gets to play in the championship game instead of us. I don't know.
They
the
said
computers,
robbery,
man.
but I'm looking at I saw you got your football team won the Hawaii Bowl this year. Not
Oh
a
yeah.
bad. That sounds
Oh
like a
no,
fun bowl to go to.
I think we lost that, didn't we?
Maybe I wasn't looking at it right. Oh yeah, you did lose. Shit,
Dang,
you
Max.
you lost after scoring no points in the first 3 quarters. Okay, all
Ouch.
right.
That seems like a San Jose recurring theme.
Losing in the biggest moment. Jesus
No.
Christ. All right.
Okay, so what's another fun fact about San Jose?
Fun fact about San Jose. I would say so we are situated in downtown San Jose. So I think the city as a whole is like so diverse. It's like a whole melting pot of culture, and that's reflected kind of everywhere you go. Especially with the food. Oh my God, the food here is amazing. That's the fun fact. I definitely recommend people in the Bay Area to come down to downtown San Jose. San Pedro Market. Maybe the sports teams here aren't too great at the moment, so maybe ignore a game. The Sharks are kind of bad. The Earthquakes haven't been great.
Who are
But
the
yeah, definitely
Earthquakes?
the soccer
Soccer.
team.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the food here is amazing. So if you want to come here, the food is one enticing factor.
So don't go for a Sharks game.
I
At
mean,
the moment, no.
I'm sold on this food idea already. So
I'm a big
Uh,
hockey fan, so I'm trying to keep up with the hockey world.
mhm.
Sharks actually, what didn't they make it to? They made it at least to the semifinals. Did they make it to the finals and then they lost?
I think
Or
when I was in middle school, they made the final, like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. They lost to the Penguin. No, Penguins? Penguins, yeah.
could be, yeah, that would make sense.
dang.
I don't remember anymore.
Uh,
Well, we see Lance saying Orange County's got good food. We got a California. I mean, California is so big. I would love to do California State Championship, but we try to host the thing down in LA. Like UCLA's hosted a couple tournaments in the past, but it's hard for you guys to travel, right? It's expensive. It's not a easy trip to make. You got to drive all the way down the five for a couple hours. It's like a whole day trip.
yeah, yeah. It's for me, it's about a 6 hour drive from my house. Maybe from San Jose, it's like five and a half. Yeah, it's a tough drive.
That's a long way.
I mean, even
Yeah,
even with traffic, like San Jose to San Francisco could be a long drive.
Yeah.
that's like you're lucky if it takes an hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that like someone in San Jose could like try to host something with someone from UC Berkeley and be like, ah, it's too far.
Yeah,
But yeah, hopefully you can make it at least to Amateur Team West. I think that's why those events are so fun because it kind of brings everyone together, similar to like Pan Am's. I don't know if you
Mhm.
guys have competed ever in a Pan Am's tournament.
Not this generation, maybe a previous one.
Yeah, before your time. I get
Yeah,
that. Yeah, our team never went when I was a student, and then after I graduated, we sent a team that did really well. But yeah, I myself have never competed in it. I only went to one last year for the first time with Max up in Seattle, and I don't think I
Fair.
met Andrew there. I think I met Andrew in Vegas before that, and then saw him again there.
Yeah.
But like Richard went. I don't think Lance is gone. I don't think Brody's gone. I think Brody's club might be in shambles right now. Not to have him catch any
All right,
strays right
well,
now,
yeah, that's
but
a stray. Wow.
we
Well,
gotta.
Pan Ams are hard, man. They're far, and you gotta have the money.
Yeah, it's expensive. That's why CCL is free, and we give out cash prizes. So, and it's flexible. It's online. Trying to make CCL as big as possible, and there's also this other online tournament that actually happened last weekend, which is why we had the bye week. The Kasparov Chess Foundation. I don't know if you heard about that, Keon.
yeah, I heard about it. We wanted to participate in it, but it started at 7 a.m. for us.
Boy,
So it's, yeah, hard to get people to wake up
be
at
about it.
7 to play some chess.
Yeah, so I think CCL. Obviously, I'm biased, but CCL we've designed it to be as most accommodating as possible for the students, and I think we've shown how much it can grow, and I feel like there's still a lot of potential. So, yeah, this is only your. Is this your second season competing in the CCL, Keon?
Yeah, it's San Jose second season.
Nice. So you guys came back, and I hope you guys can get a championship this season. It'll be exciting. What you said Division 9 for your A team, and which division for your B team?
I believe 15.
Okay, cool. And there's
Yeah,
24 divisions for anyone uh, that doesn't know. But yeah, Division 9. So you guys are in the top half.
yeah, we got a couple new players that pushed us up. I think we're Division 13 for the A team last
Oh wow.
season.
Yeah, so you guys
Yeah,
are improving, and I heard you're a good teacher.
Yeah,
you
it was
you
in the
heard that?
chat. It was in
Oh,
the
I am.
chat.
Oh, well, thank
Sahar.
you. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, sir. So here is my content creator.
Oh
If you
wow.
guys didn't know, she's on the gold team. Every time I watch her game, something crazy happens. So yeah, I'm very thankful for Sahir.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like an actual social media manager.
Oh, no, 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 no. I meant like figuratively content
Okay.
creator.
So they got the crazy games.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Half of the highlights and clips on my channel are all from her.
Well, maybe Sahara could start streaming too.
Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Maybe you guys could do like a club highlight. Just give someone every new stream like a spotlight on the channel.
Oh
Have
yeah,
them
that's a
take
good idea.
over.
Hmm.
But yeah, other than that, you guys have been posting regularly on Instagram, I see. So
Hmm.
social media, I think, is another key factor for growing clubs. And you guys have been making good use of the graphics. I know you guys have your own Spartan logo that you post.
Hmm.
Um, Gosh, was it you guys or was it Berkeley? I think in the first matchup for Chess Madness posted it was like a slam dunk photo.
Oh, that was them.
That
Yeah,
was them, but they got dunked on.
that was yeah,
It
it was
backfired.
pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Yeah, we yeah, it was a fun matchup with them. They posted I guess that meme to get some engagement, and it definitely was, since it was the first round, it kind of pushed us to get ourselves out there more, and it helped us overall towards the end of the competition as well.
It
Yeah,
was it was supposed to rile them up, but it kind of riled you guys up too.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, I think that might have been one of the best memes I saw the whole competition.
Yeah.
Didn't work out for them, but I love that kind of content and I love these kind of rivalries, you know. Like one of the biggest rivalries I think in the Collegiate Chess League that not a lot of people know about is actually uh, Michigan. Shout out to Max, but not Michigan State, University of Michigan, not their A team, but their B team versus Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville.
Wow, the greatest
Yeah,
rivalry of all time, maybe?
perhaps one of
Perhaps.
the lesser known facts of the Collegiate Chess League. Shout out to Brody, who
Shout out to Brody. Shout out to Umish B.
a little bit of backstory lore that people might be missing.
Oh,
Brody
CCL
mentioned
lore.
Brody, I think, was starting to hype himself up in the Discord, maybe, saying that he'd go undefeated. And I think his very first game, he like stalemated. It was like board one
A
versus
legendary
board
moment.
four. Yeah, so a moment that'll live in infamy. Chaco, remember? Shout out to Chaco. Also saying, I see Sir Chesalot wants one of those rare hats. I don't know. Maybe you could work out a deal with him, Keon, or maybe that's not for sale.
Oh, I've got a few. I
A
came with like
few,
five
wow.
of them. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
crazy.
maybe we can work out a deal. Yeah.
They've got mesh back here, right?
Are those the
Yeah,
trucker hats?
yeah, it's like
Yeah, they're the trucker hats.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I got my beanie here. Old fashioned
It's
beanie.
a hat stream. Hat stream. I don't have another hat around here though. I
I
don't really
still
wear hats.
have I still have this one in the bag. Haven't opened it. This is gonna be a prize probably for one of the California schools if I can give it to them. Probably I'm thinking I'll just give it to UCLA actually.
Wow, the bias is unbelievable. The bias is actually
I'm joking. I gotta figure out a good way to award that somewhere. I mean, anyways, yeah. No, this has been pretty fun. Um, DJ Dextro, shout out to Nace. That's Joe Navarro.
shout
He's
out.
been tuning in regularly. This has been maybe what he listens to while he works on some CCL stuff behind the scenes. But yeah, Keon, I know you got class coming up soon. What's your major again?
Accounting.
Accounting. And
Hmm.
this is your last semester. You're graduating, so you really got to make the CCL season count.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do plan on going to more school, so I might be participating with another school. Uh, but
SF State.
well, no, I don't think I'll go to FSA.
No, you're not gonna
Like,
swap
nah,
places
nah,
with
nah, nah,
Joshua.
nah.
No, but yeah, last season most likely with San Jose, so I will do my best to try and bring us a championship with the rest of the team.
Bring it home, just like the 49ers can. Come on.
Yeah,
This is the moment.
hopefully it's a season of Bay Area championships.
Starting with you guys. Well, I guess San Francisco would
Well,
play first.
49ers probably this
Yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
Wait, where do you want to go for grad school? Did you say?
Yeah, I've applied to a lot of schools. Still waiting to
UCLA?
hear back. Yeah, UCLA is one of them.
Let's
So maybe
go.
I play for them. UCLA, USC rivals. Just different law schools around the country.
Okay,
Yeah.
so law
So
school.
Yeah.
SoCal is but you want SoCal now. You're tired of NorCal.
So, I wouldn't say tired, but looking for a new experience is a better way to put it.
If you're
Yeah.
ever down here, man, I'll give you a tour. Hit me up.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I
Yeah,
will.
and you'll love their chess club.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things.
The UCLA bias, dude.
I
USC
mean,
has an outdoor chess set.
Ooh.
USC has I mean UCLA also has an outdoor set, but USC they meet in their library usually, but they also have what's called their campus village, the USC Village, and they can meet outdoors.
Mhm.
So yeah, they're also super active. I'm really trying to build up on that rivalry between them. We're trying to do this tailgate event where chess clubs will bring out chess sets to tailgates. So maybe you guys could do that at one of your football. I guess football's over, but maybe basketball. I don't know if you guys tailgate.
Not really, no. Yeah. But I do want to try to get more active in the sports community this last semester because I'm a big advocate for chess as a sport. A lot of people call it a game. I think it's a sport because when I would play these daily, like tournaments in volleyball and basketball, you'd play from morning to night, but at night you'd feel fine, but after a full day of a chess tournament, my whole body just shut down. It was exhausting. I've never been more tired after chess than any other sport. So that's why I think chess is a high performance sport.
You're an athlete. You're a college athlete.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this
I
do you
guess so.
tell you're a D9 college athlete.
D9 college act.
The
Yeah,
school is still D1.
yeah. Just our team, just our team.
Yeah. No, I agree, and that's why I think chess goes really well with esports. We're trying to utilize more esports facilities. I don't know if San Jose, you guys definitely have an esports program.
We do, yeah. I haven't. I have a. I have spoke to them once. Um, Other than that, I should probably reach out to them again, see if we can get something situated with them. It would be cool. But yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. I wonder if they have a facility that they could let you maybe stream from
Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to talk to
or
them.
compete from. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe Joe from Nace can help set that up because they got all the connections over there. But
hmm
yeah, I think this is pretty much it. You have any more questions for us, Keon?
No, I just want to say the whole CCL and ambassadorship program is amazing. If you guys are watching and eligible to join, I definitely recommend it. You make a lot of lasting connections and friendships, and ultimately, it's just a great environment for chess and other things.
You got anything else to say to your club members over at San Jose State?
Yeah, if you guys are watching, thank you. You guys have contributed just as much as me to fostering a great environment for playing chess, and a lot of you guys have become great friends of mine, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope to
Dang.
see you guys tonight, 4 o'clock chess meeting.
Tonight, 4 o'clock, chess meeting live. Buff Bunny on Twitch.
Yep.
Shout out Buff Bunny. Well, thank you so much, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Really appreciate all that you've done and for your time being here. And look forward to see how the rest of the season goes for your two teams.
Of course, yeah, thank you. It was an honor talking to you guys.
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right. Thank thanks everyone, and stay tuned this weekend. We've got some big CCL matches coming up. We're going to be covering U Chicago for the first time, taking on UT Rio Grande Valley. And we're going to watch Webster versus Mizzou, in-state Missouri rivalry. That's going to be a big one.
Grudge
Um,
match.
yeah, Webster undefeated. I assume Mizzou's also undefeated. I'm not sure, but that's going to be a huge one. So, really looking forward to that. And obviously, Keon's going to be streaming his team's matches as well. So you want to stay tuned for that. And yeah, good luck everyone, CCL. And next week, Max and I will be back with a very special guest on the podcast. So stay tuned for that.
Yes,
But yeah,
sir.
all right. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.